All right, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're joining, guys. Welcome today. Okay, it's another week. It's just actually a week, another week to look for opportunities to make money in the market and all of that. I hope your weekend was profitable. And for those of you who have been following up with the trading challenge, how has it been going? Okay, how has the trading challenge been going? Are you making any progress and all of that? All right. Um, Last week I had somebody who said, "Oh, I made 50% and I'm happy about that and all of that." So we just hope that you apply good risk management. Okay, you apply good risk management and you're managing your trade very well. Okay, always pay attention to that message I drop on Telegram. Okay, it is true that we go ahead and trade and all of that. Yeah, Vincent, good morning. I will look at all of these tokens. Okay, that you highlighted here. We'll look at all of them together. It is good we get trades and all of that. For GFT, okay, for those of you who took the trade yesterday, it will still be running. We are still holding, okay. Our expectation for first take profit target will be around that 17 cents, 0.0175. That will be our target for first take profit, and then we can trail that market until we get to that level, okay. That's basically what we are looking at on GFT. And we're going to be looking at different tokens this morning, okay. If we see opportunity to trade some tokens, we do. If not, we'll just see how we can get our highs and lows for the Monday to give us a better trading opportunity tomorrow being Tuesday and for the rest of the week. Okay, and for the rest of the week. So guys, always, all right, if you want to participate in this competition, it is good that you actually get a bybit account. All right. If you don't have a bybit account already, I always post the link for bybit on the Telegram. Make sure you sign up for bybit account using my link. And then, guys, we actually pay for data. We pay for subscription on Zoom and all of that to continue to keep this meeting going for the training and all of that for the teachings. Okay, we pay money for that and we are not charging you anything for that, right? So the only way you can support us is by signing up with our links. Okay, if you sign up with my Bybit link and then Bybit starts seeing your performance, your trading performance and all of that, they pay me, okay? Bybit will pay me at no cost to you. So the payment they give me is what supports me, in keeping the channel running and then, subscribing for Zoom and all of that. So if there is any way you want to support us in that, even if you have Bybit account already, you can actually sign up with our link, okay? And then transfer your KYC, all right, to Bybit. For those of you who don't trade, even if you sign up, it doesn't make any sense, okay? We can only get paid when you, all right? So as always, you can always use the links in the video description to sign up, okay, for a Bybit account, get your account funded and join us every day. And then on the Telegram, I always post the link there, all right? So before we go to the activities of the day, for Abdul, who asked about the Bybit trading bot. Okay, let me show you what I've been doing with the trading bot so far, and then the result I've achieved so far. If that convinces you, okay, if it resonates with you, you can go ahead and set up your own bot as well. Okay, so let me quickly do that by sharing my browser. So share browser and share this. Which one am I sharing now? This one. Yep. Okay, so this is my browser, and if I go to access the Bybit trading bot, okay, to access the trading bot on the app is easy. Just go to menu, go to more, okay, and then go to trading, and you see trading bot. But here on the web, you just need to hover over tools, okay, and then you go to where it says trading bot. All right. If you click on that, it will bring you to this page here. Okay, so these are bots that are active. I have the Future Martingale bot running, and this bot has been running for, since when has this bot been running? I can't really see that. Maybe until I click on it. Okay, for 16 days. All right. The bot has been running for over 2 weeks now. You can see the 16 days, 16 hours. And then I started with this with 60 USDT, and out of that, I've made 7% of that, okay? 7% of that is what I've made so far, which is around $4, okay? The DCA board is the one I use in buying crypto every week, right? Which is still up, okay? So I actually started the DCA board 90 days ago, and then since 19 days, I've been buying some of these tokens, and you can see every week I buy, either $10, $5 worth of this token, okay? $10, $5 worth of this token and all of that. So you can see that the 2 DCA board with all the tokens that I've added here have been up by over 16%. This one up by over 17%. All right, I started them the same day, 19 days ago. Okay, if this board runs for 200 days, for 360 days, and all of that, I want to see what the result is. And the target is, if I can sustain this, okay, the target is until we get a new all-time high on BTC. I don't know where that will be, maybe before the halving or by next year this time. If I can sustain this, I'm ready to push that until, maybe I get like 100%, 200%, 300%, depending, okay? And then the other one is the futures martingale. So I have, okay, the two board, the one that ended was the futures grid, okay? I have one that is futures grid. I think that one has ended and all of that. So the futures martingale that I'm running for, currently I'm running this for which token? Solana. And then the first one is for BTC. Okay, BTC is up by 7%, and then Solana is up by 44%. All right, Solana is up by 44%, and you can see it's just $19 I started with. So you can imagine if I started this with $100, it means that I would have been up by over, $40. If I started it with $1,000, I would have been up by over $400 and all of that in just how many days? 19 days. Okay, 2 weeks you would have been up. Even if it is 3 weeks, you would have been, or let's say with $1,000, you would have been up by over $400 and all of that. So you see that it is actually profitable, right? It is actually profitable. So all I just need to do, I'm waiting for this to end. I can just go ahead and terminate that and then add money, but I'm waiting for the money. Okay, once the money I'm expecting comes, then I can go ahead and add more money on that and allow the bot to run for me. All right. So yeah, okay. The other thing you asked is if you can actually copy, if you come in here to the bot, let me go back to that board. If you can copy, there are recommendations there to copy some strategies which are running already. For instance, if my strategy has been running for some days now, okay, on the leaderboard here, if my strategy has been running, you can see Link. Somebody created a strategy for Link that has been running, and then it has been up by 289%, okay? You see the PNLs in dollar, which is around 150. This board has been running for 14 days, okay? This board has been running for 14 days, and you can go ahead and copy instead of creating your own yourself, all right? You can go ahead and copy instead of creating your own yourself. And guys, one thing between this and mine is that this one is 20x leverage. I think my own board is using like 3x leverage. So if with 3x leverage, I'm up by 44% or 7%, you can imagine if I was using 20x leverage. Okay, so don't just imagine that. I'm just giving you an instance. If you start imagining this, you will lose money if you start doing that. All right. So yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, so you can actually copy these guys here. Whatever trade you want to copy here, you can copy. Okay, if you want. For instance, I will go for BTC long because I see BTC doing, maybe 40K, 50K and all of that. So if you go for BTC long, you can go a long way. Ethereum long, anything you're looking for right now, it should be long, long, long. Okay.
Okay. All I want to ask now is that, I'm sorry, I want to ask if you set up your bot yourself manually, or it is just you copied or something like that. That's number one. And number two is that I want to ask the good amount that is good to invest to the bots, stuff like that.
You can invest any amount of money you want. If it is $100,000 or whatever you have, you can invest. Okay. I created my own board myself. Okay. I created my own board myself. I just go to the futures grid. The futures grid has ended, but the martingale is the ones that are running now. So I just created the board myself and then selected the token I wanted the board to run on. That's basically what I did.
Hey, can you give me something to set up from? The manual you probably the manual you use, you just set it from it to create my own as well.
Give you something like how?
Like the manual you used for your boats.
There is no man. That is the same thing I'm saying. There's no manner. You just come in here. I saw features grid. I saw martingale grid. Okay. And then I decided to create martingale grid board is new. So I just go to create. Once you go to the create option, it brings you to this page, right? All you just need to do, you have the AI strategy, you have the manual strategy. Okay. So I did the manual strategy. I selected the token that I wanted to create the strategy for instance, Sol. All right. I just went ahead and typed Solana here. So selected Sol. and then I created the board. Okay, you have long, you have short. Okay, you have long, you have short, and all of that. So I created that board, I think when Solana was around 35 or thereabout or something like that. I can't really remember. Okay, so now it has been done by minus 3% and all of that. So you can go ahead and then, go ahead and using the manual stuff. I just click, okay, depending if you want to go short or long, you just click this AI stuff. So the AI will recommend the leverage and all of this, okay? Once you click the AI strategy, it automatically populates this. All you just need is add the amount you want, okay? If you want to use more leverage, you can change the leverage, okay? And then add the amount and you go ahead and create it, okay? But for the features grid, if you go to the features grid, let me go back to that feature stuff. If you go to features grid, you have the option to create a neutral board. Okay, so if I go to manual and then I select any of the tokens, let's say BTC for instance, okay, you have long, you have short, you have neutral. All right, so if you want to go long, you can go long. If you create neutral, it means that it can be going both up and down for you and all of that. So I just use the AI strategy, and then here you have the geometric and then the arithmetic or so I just choose the first one there, okay, and then you get all of this perimeter set up for you. You go ahead and create it. That's basically how that works. All right, so you can use any amount of your choice to do that. Okay, guys, so let's start. I have Vincent want us to look at link, so let's start with that. So we look at link USDT. Okay, I was shorting link this morning, was in profit, only for me to just finish setting up my stuff, and then link was came back and hit my entry. Okay, I think I was around 11.7 already. Okay, and then link came back and hit my entry, so that trade closed at break even and all of that. So let's see. I'm still waiting for a correction on link, guys. Okay, this pump that happened here, we've not had that correction yet. Okay, which is why I was still looking for short and all of that, or even wait for this to correct and then we'll go for long. Okay, I'm waiting for a correction on link and then we go for long, but that has not happened yet. Remember, we just broke out of this area of resistance. Okay, this zone here, which we broke out of. Since then, we've not come back to retest that area, right? So I'm still waiting for that correction to happen on link, which has not happened yet, guys. And as it is right now, guys, I don't know what is it for link, what link has for us right now, but what we can do right now, okay, if I bring my Fibonacci retracement to just take it from this move, okay, to that high there, right? That high of 12.8. That's where we are. And we want to see this come back to that 382. Since we cannot come back to test the support of 9.5, 9.4. Okay, if we cannot come back to that area, we want to see this pull back to that 382 before we have a bounce to the upside. That's basically what I'm looking at for. Okay, that is basically what I'm looking at for. So is either we get link, come back to that 382, and then we'll continue that journey to the upside, or we have it come back to the 618 and continue that journey to the upside. Okay, so the 618 is lining up with that, our resistance level, previously resistance. So we want to use it as a support now. All right, I want to see link use this area as a support, then we can be looking for long setup. So my long setup for link is still valid. All right, my long setup for link is still valid. I just need to wait for that pullback. Okay, I need to wait for that pullback for link to pull back there. Though we did, this thing we did here for a few days. Okay, but from the recent high now, that 12.8 level, I want to see if we can get a pullback back to that 382 to use this area as a support. Then we can be taking trades to the upside. That's basically what I'm looking at for link, guys. Okay, that's basically what I am looking at for link. Then I can take a trade to the upside. If we say we want to take it here, let's just wait. Okay, just patiently wait for link. And then if you're looking for scalping opportunity, guys, you can go to lower time frame and be looking for those opportunities. I shorted initially, but it came back up and hit my entry level. So for now, I'm not in any trade yet. Maybe until the close of today, okay? Until the close of today. But I'm still hoping that link will come back down to this level here of 10.6. Okay, if we do break below that level, then I'm looking at that support level of $9, $9.2, $9.3 level to take a trade to the upside. All right, so if you're paying attention to link, that's basically what I'm personally looking at for. Okay, if that plays out, that is how I'll be playing link. All right, looking for more of a long setup on link. Okay, then for BTC, BTC has been holding on very strong at that $35 level. Okay, so BTC has been holding on very strong at that $35 level. And then let me see where I took this stuff from. Where did I take that? Let me do daily. Okay, so I took that from I think it was on the 4 hours, right? I can't remember where I took that from, or the 1 hour thereabout. Okay, it's from the 1 hour time frame that I took that from, and I can see that we've been, respecting this 382 level very well. From that level of 36,000, okay, down to this level of 34. This is the area we've been consolidating for a while now. Okay, this is the area BTC has been consolidating for a while now, guys. Okay, so either we break out of that 36 and go back up, or look for long short entry down to that level of $32,000. I'm not sure yet if BTC can actually go back down to 32,000. Okay, but this week will determine that. Okay, this week will determine whether we'll go back down to 32 or 33. But what I'm basically looking at, guys, for this Bitcoin of a thing, I'm looking at scalping this for as long as we'll continue to trade between this level and down. Okay, between that level and down. I just closed a short trade. I think I entered that trade at 35.3, all right, and then I close at around 34,800 or thereabout. Okay, so I'm waiting for that. If we'll get back up there again, I'm just going to be scalping BTC until maybe we break out of 36 or we break below this $34,000 level. All right, so that's basically what I'm looking at for BTC currently until we break out. Though I still have a position that I'm running with, I think 3x leverage, long position that I'm running with 3x leverage. Okay, I have not closed that position since I entered that position since 34,000. Okay, at 34,000, and then I've seen BTC go up to 35. Okay, 35,300 and all of that. I have not been able to close that position. Why? Because I want to hold, that is my long-term position. Okay, I think it's just a $10 worth or so, and I'm targeting $100,000. Okay, I'm targeting $100,000. My liquidation should be around, I think, 20-something thousand or thereabout. Okay, that's where we liquidated. So I just forgot that to that coin there. Let it be running. Okay, let it be running. So if I bring my parallel channel stuff, you see that we've been in this channel for a while. Okay, and then the middle here has been serving as a very strong support or resistance, depending. Okay, so when we go back up the range around that 35,400, I short. When we come back, take it up and all of that. So if we do break this level, I'm targeting that level of 36,000 plus, and then maybe we'll come back, or eventually we'll break that level and start going back up. Okay, so that's basically what I'm looking at for BTC. Right now, I don't have any entry for BTC. Wait for it. If we can reject at that middle again, maybe I can do like my 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so if I can see BTC come back and reject at this level, you see that we've been rejecting there, and then we came back with this candle, went back up and stuff like that. So if we come reject there again, 35,400 or thereabout, take a trade down. If we come here reject again at 34,400 or 34,500, take a trade up and all of that. So whenever we break out of this area, fine. Okay, whether we break to the upside, we'll break to the downside. We'll be following the trades accordingly that way. Okay, for now, I don't have any setup for BTC, but I will be waiting to short at that 35. Okay, $400 level. That's the area where I'm looking at taking a short trade for BTC. Okay, and then for Ethereum, same thing. Okay, Ethereum actually did very well over the weekend. I think we actually went to 8,900. Yeah, 8,900 plus, and then we've been consolidating there for a while now. Okay, so this is what we are looking at on Ethereum. Let me do 3-day time frame and see. Okay, so for 8, guys, Ethereum. Guys, if you look at Ethereum has been maintaining, this strong up momentum here, okay? If we bring our trend line, bring it from that week down there, okay? Yeah, from that week, you see that Ethereum has been maintaining this, strong up momentum, right? So the probability of this going, up as high as we want is there. All right. But we do have this level here. Okay. We do have this level here as, as a resistance. Okay. That a $2,000 level. All right. If Ethereum is able to break that level up, okay, if it's able to break that level up, guys, we'll see opportunity of going maybe to 2,000, 3,000 and all of that. And I can't wait for Ethereum to get to that $4,000 level, even 5,000, guys. I've been holding it, for only God knows how long now, since 2021, I guess, right? Since 2021, and all of that. The only mistake I made was, I was not able to multiply that 8, guys, okay? I would have, been trading that 8 to make it more. But it's just there. It's just, I think it was $100 worth of it I bought sometime in 2021. And then when it started dropping, I didn't pay attention to that. And we've been, going back and forth, back and forth. So I just needed Ethereum to get back to, I bought it at, I think 3,900 was my average price, right? 3,900. So I need Ethereum to go to 4,000 for me to recover back my money. That's just it. All right, but this time around, in order just to recover, let's see Ethereum create a new all-time high and we'll make some profit. So for trading right now, okay, if you're looking at Ethereum, maybe I'm looking to short when we get there. So what I want to see on Ethereum is I want to get another leg here, the back here, okay, before we finally break this level, right? So Ethereum goes to maybe around that $2,000 level, reject massively back to maybe 1,600, 1,700, and then eventually bounces up. That would be a good, setup. That is for a long term, right? For long term. But if you're going to do scalping, guys, then there is need for you to look at lower time frames and all of that. Okay? Shini, how are you? You're back from your travel so early. Who was pursuing you? All right. So if you're looking at short entries, okay, if you're looking at scalping Ethereum and all of that, then you need to pay attention to this area that Ethereum has been consolidating for a while. I'm currently on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we can use our parallel channel to again and then take it from up there down to that area there, guys. Okay. So until we break out of this place, until we break out of this, guys, we are still, within a range. So what I basically be looking at for this Ethereum trade is, guys, it's possible to short Ethereum right here, but I'll wait for it maybe towards the close of today to get, to get a good entry. Anything at that $1,900 level again, okay? Maybe I'll do like a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, okay? So we'll target that area there and then target this middle here, okay? That middle should be able to give us a risk reward ratio of 1 to 2 actually. Okay, yeah, 1 to 3. We can get 1 to 3 if we put our stop loss around 1,920. So this is what I'm basically looking at for Ethereum, right? That's basically what I'm looking at for Ethereum. Maybe we'll come bounce again, continue up, or maybe we'll have a leg down to that 1,800 before we bounce, continue that move to the upside. I don't know yet, okay? You can equally use your trend line. This is 15 minutes, right? You can use your trend line to trail this market, guys. Use your trend line. Maybe we'll come gradually, go to that level, reject, come back down, and then continue up or break down. Whatever this gives us, that's what we are going to take, guys. Okay, so pay attention to Ethereum. I'll be looking for more short when we get to that 1,900 area again for Ethereum. All right, that's basically what I'm looking at for Ethereum. So put it on your watch list, write it down somewhere if you have to, and all of that. Okay, so for DYDX, let's see, DYDX has, actually been doing very well for quite some time right now. So for DYDX, let me see, bring my trend line from down there that way. Yeah. So we still need DYDX to, like have a bounce here at that $2 level. I think we've been looking at DYDX since last week, right? So we still need DYDX to come. What I'm actually expecting is maybe we'll gradually will come to that $2 level is the area I'm looking at, okay? That $2 level is the area I'm looking at. Then we can continue that move to the upside for DYDX. That's basically what I am looking at currently, guys, okay? We could say that, if you look at this area here, right? If we look at this area here and then we want to actually push it to, this area here, we could say, oh, there's a resistance there, right? So there's a resistance there. These are just normal deviations and all of that. So there's a resistance here at 2.5, okay? So which will eventually push DYDX maybe down to this level, guys, okay? Which will eventually push DYDX down to that $2 level. Then we can be looking, to take a trade from there to the upside, all right? But if you want to use the Fibonacci retracement tool for, if you want to actually use the Fibonacci retracement tool for DYDS, guys, then you can bring your fib level, right? Bring your fib level from, this move here. I need to take it from down there, guys. Okay, from this move here up there, and you see that DYDS has been respecting this level of the 382. Okay, 382. So majorly look at the 618 level, okay? The 618 level, or even the 786 level. The 786 level is the one lining up with our trend line. So we want to see DYDX, maybe push up there again. For instance, what I just imagine in my head that should happen, okay? See DYDX push up there again, come back eventually, and then maybe touch this trend line at that. I'm looking at $2 level on the dot or thereabout, and then we'll start going back up. All right. That's basically what I'm looking at for DYDX. Currently, I don't have a trade set up for DYDX, but if we do get to that $2.55 level again, maybe we'll look for a short. Okay. Look for a short and then through the market. You can go to your lower time frame, like 1 hour, 1 minute, 15 minutes, and all of that. Okay. So wait for it to get to 2.55 again. We'll short, target the 382 here as your level, target the 618 here. Okay. And then finally the 786 level. All right. So that's basically what I'll be looking at for DYDX. If you want to trade any of these tokens, those are the levels. Those are just what I'll be looking at for. Okay. On this, those are just what I'm looking at for. So if you want to trade this token, go ahead and take trades accordingly the way you want. All right. But this is what I'm looking at for these tokens, guys. All right. So let's see 15 minutes, guys, for DYDS. I'll be looking for short, but not at the moment. I'll be looking for short, but I'll have to see DYDS come back up again. I want to get it at 2.55, then take a short there and target this 382, which is 2.26. Okay. 382 level. That's what I'll be targeting for DYDX. Okay. That's basically what I'm looking at for DYDX. I don't know. Which other token, guys? What are the trades you are looking at? Okay, what are the trades you are looking at currently? What are those trades that you are looking at? Let me know. You can, for those of you on the Zoom, you can unmute yourself. If you are on the YouTube channel, okay, why not? You can, use the chat section and all of that to let me know what you are looking at currently. Okay, so now looking at, let's see what's going on in the market. What are the tokens making the waves in the market right now? Okay, we have GMT, we have NEO. Yeah, gas has its pullback yesterday. I didn't follow up that token. If I follow up, because let me show you that. Okay, I was looking at gas at the 382 level. Okay, for a long, which happened last night. I think my phones were off, so I couldn't take that trade, guys. Yeah, look at this massive rejection. Okay, I've been following gas for a while now since it was $5 and all of that. And then eventually the pullback was actually what I was waiting for, guys. That pullback was what I was waiting for. If you take your Fibonacci retracement tool from down there for gas, okay, and then bring it up to that level, guys, you see that we just came to that 382 and we had that bounce immediately to the upside, all right? So we came to that 382 and immediately we had that bounce to the upside. So this was actually what I was looking at, okay? That 382 rejection, this would have given you, but we could still get back there again before we continue, but the 618 level, guys, if you get gas to that level, it would be a good thing to start looking for trades to the upside for gas. Okay, that's basically what I'm looking at for gas. And then the other one that is following this token is NEO. Okay, which is doing well right now. I think currently trading at $13 here. We actually went up to as high as $15 plus, and then we started dropping down and all of that. So guys, for NEO, wait for pullbacks. I think we are like at a resistance at the moment. Okay, we are at a resistance at the moment. So that $15 level is where we just rejected from right now. So this pullback you are waiting for, all you just need to do is to wait for how far this pullback can go. If we get the 618, that could be good. Okay, the 382, yeah, it's equally good for rejection. Okay, so wait for this at that 382, maybe at $11.9 level, you'll be looking for long. All right, what already means that rejection there, so there's nothing you can do right now. If you are looking for scalping, maybe you can still get opportunity to take this down there, but wait for that 382, $382 level, right? 382 at 12 cents, okay? $12, sorry, $12 you should be looking for long. And then another area you should be paying attention to is the $9.9 level, which is the 618 level, okay? And then finally the 786 level. But look for a rejection at the 382 level, okay? Just like we did on gas, look for a rejection on NEO at the 382 level. So if I'm looking for a long setup for NEO, okay, if I'm looking for a long setup for NEO, I'll be looking at this area, okay? I'll be looking at this area of $12 level for a trade to the upside. $12 level for a trade to the upside. Alternatively, let's see, we can take this, okay? Let me do that daily, sorry. Yeah, just wait for that level for a long trade to the upside, okay? Either of this level. All right, either of these levels should work. Either of these levels here should work for a long trade for NEO. Okay, that's another thing. Then YGG is who has been following on YGG? YGG all of a sudden just started doing very well, guys. Who has been following up with that YGG token? Now the token that I was expecting to do well, look at that, guys. Look at YGG. Look at that. Look at that massive move to the upside, guys. All right. YGG, guys. I think we'll just wait for a pullback and take a long trade for YGG. Let's see. YGG is pushing up very strongly. Actually, we just broke out of this level and we've been pushing up that way. Yeah, this is the level we consolidated. We've been like, that $30 to 25 and all of that, and eventually we're going up there. Guys, if you are ready to risk it, okay, you can take a quick scalp, short trade for YGG down. Okay, let's target that $30 level for YGG. Let's see how it will go. Okay, if YGG gets to 32 again, you can take a quick scalp down. Target and target that level of $30, 30 cents. Okay, 30 cents. Let's see if that will work. Okay, so if you want to, please, if you have not entered that trade, just hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get a good entry right here, okay? Basically, it's good for scalping, okay? So I can use like a 50x leverage and then do like a 10% move and all of that, okay? But if it is to take a long trade, guys, I'm not sure. If you must take a long trade, you have to wait for a pullback. Okay, this 4 hours candle, let's see, 4 hours will close, yeah, in 1 hour. Okay, then we have this 1 hour candle, which just started actually. It just started. Let me use my indicator for YGG and see what I can get there. So on the 8 hours, we broke above support or resistance rather. Okay, we broke above this resistance and then we are shooting up. So let me see daily. Yeah, we're still above that resistance level. So for YGG, just hold. All right, let's see how far this can go before we start looking for. Is it that we have that pullback continue? Maybe YGG could do what it did sometime in August, you know, when it pumped. YGG just pumped from nowhere until got to that $73, 73-cent level. So that could happen here. So instead, we wait for a pullback and then, look for a long setup, guys. Wait for a pullback and look for a long setup. So we are paying attention to this level right now. Okay, that's the area we are. So if I go to like the 1 hour time frame for YGG, let's see what 1 hour has for us. Yeah, guys, we are above that support level down here or resistance level down there. So we want to see if YGG can pull back a bit. If we have a pullback, then we'll be looking for a long setup instead. Okay, I don't know why YGG is pumping. So and you can see my indicator here. Everything here is indicating bullish, right? From weekly, daily, down to the 1 hour time frame, guys. Down to the 1 hour time frame, everything is just too bullish right now. Okay, so we could get resistance at this level of 32, 0.326. Okay, 326. So let's wait for a pullback, then we can take wait for a pullback, we can take a trade and follow the trend. Okay, wait for a pullback, follow the trend and stuff like that. So wait for a pullback to 382, guys. 382. If we even get it that down at that support level, it should be a good to be a good setup. Okay, if we get it at that support level, yeah, good. Maybe at that 30-cent level, good for long. All right. Just don't do anything on YGG yet. Let's wait for a pullback, and that could help us take a trade to the upside for YGG. Okay. All right. That is it for YGG. What are you guys looking at? Let me know, okay? Let me know. You can unmute yourself and let me know if there is any other thing you're looking at, contrary to what I'm looking at this morning. Okay. But YGG is good for scalping, actually. You can take a quick scalp, which is what I'm going to do. Yeah, let me look at that GMT stuff. Anything you're doing, know that you are going against the trend. If you are going to short this market, okay, know you are going against the trend. So you could be, you know, you could get your finger burnt in this market. But basically, I'm doing like a 10% with a 50x, 20% with a 50x or stuff like that. So if we know it is already 10%, my trade is closed and I'm out. All right. But the major thing is wait for a pullback and you take a long trade. Okay. So that's GMT USDT. Let's see. Guys, I'm still with you. Okay, just give me a moment. If you have questions, go ahead and ask. Okay, you can unmute yourself and ask your question, guys. But just give me a moment. I need to conclude some things here. Edu, Henos, Juice, is it Justus or Chris? Gary, all of you, okay, guys, say something if you're here. Okay, somebody's typing on the chat. Just give me a moment, I will look at that, okay. We'll look at almost all the tokens you're looking at, but I think I have an issue that I need to solve here. So I need to send a message for that fast, and that's what I'm currently doing.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Looking at GFT, I think it's for my own way. I think it's good for a quick P1 long position.
That is good for a quick long.
Yeah, a quick. I don't know if because I'm still like trying to know. I'm still like struggling to knowing how to like reading the charts appropriately. So I'm just like trying to see if maybe you try to analyze it. So I try to match yours with what I'm trying to do. So I see where I'm at or where my fault was.
Okay, it's all right. I'll look at that. This is GMT. Okay, let me finish with this GMT. I guess we didn't do anything on this. So GMT, yeah, you see a clear breakout of that trend stuff. So GMT, we've broken out already. And then there are a few levels we need to actually pay attention to. So let's say we're using this area here as our support. Okay, few areas we need to equally pay attention to that this token could possibly be reacting from is one, we have that 29-cent level. Another major area I should be looking at is, that area there. And then even this area here too. Okay. So those are basically areas I'm looking at. But for now, for the breakout here, we need, like a retest. So for GMT, possibly we'll get up to that level, okay? Possibly we'll get up to that level, then maybe have a bounce before we continue, I don't know. But we'll pay attention to this, guys. We'll pay attention to this until, yeah, we'll continue this long move, this long trade, but let's wait for a pullback, okay? Let's wait for a pullback. So I can take my Fibonacci retracement tool from down here, guys, move it up to this recent high. Let's see how far that can go. If I get $382 level, then we can continue that trend to the upside. At that $382 level, we'll continue to the upside. That's basically what I'll be looking at for GMT. So this is what's looking at later. So that can be on our watch list, and we'll pay attention to that as the market progresses. Okay, now going back to the GFT stuff you're talking about. You say it's good for a quick long. I think for those of you who are on the Telegram, we already long the GFT. So if you took that trade yesterday already, we already long on that. Okay. So normally when you do analysis, you start from higher time frame daily, okay, 12 hours, 2 days, 3 days, weekly, and all of that. Okay. So I just did 8 hours, and then I took this trend from this move, okay, this trend line up there. And you can see that after this move, all right, yeah, definitely in every move you have what? A pullback, right? So we had that pullback, but it didn't come back down to, where we are, where the move started from. It didn't come below that area, okay? But rather it created what? A new what? Lower high, right? So this low here is higher than this particular one here, right? Which is what we are looking at, okay? So that makes this trend a valid one. Okay, so we came to that trend line, bounce, came back there again, bounce, which is the reason for this trade, okay? Which is the reason for this trade setup. So if you go to my 1 hour time frame here, what I was basically looking at is, looking at this going up on the higher time frame. So at this instance here, okay, this area, this movie alone, where we had that move push up there, and then we started coming back down, and then drew my trend line on the 1 hour time frame, right? So I was waiting for a breakout of this trend line, which happened here, and then a retest, and possibly, so I was waiting that this, hoping that this will continue to move. Eventually it did not, but we came back to, the higher time frame trend line, which you see that bounce there. And it's not just the higher time frame trend line. It is a support, because on the 1 hour we rejected here before, rejected again, rejected again, rejected again, and then we rejected here again. So that makes this a strong support, right? So that makes this area here a strong support, which is why I said, okay, here we need to take a long trade, which just triggered. If you took this trade yesterday, just triggered, and we're looking at a risk reward ratio of 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 5 will go a long way if you are going to be trading this token. So a risk reward ratio of 1 to 5 if we do get to that level. But as I said earlier, once we get to 17, that is 0.0176. Okay, you want to take profit here. Your first take profit should be there. You can move your stop loss up there. And then the next level, when we get to 0.0188, you want to move your stop loss again to maybe around that 176 and allow the trade to run. If the trades, start approaching this area here at 0.019, okay, you want to eventually, okay, adjust your stop loss, your TP too, okay? If you want to continue to hold, you can adjust your TP up here or up to that level there, all right? That's basically what I'm going to look at playing at this token. So you continue to adjust your stop loss and continue to trail the market. When we get to this level, adjust your stop loss to this level. When we get to this level, adjust your stop loss to this level, and then move your TP up to that level of 0.03. All right. If eventually this, push up, maybe it takes a day or 2 or 3 to push up to that area, guys, you'll be making over 88, 90% return in this. That's the risk reward ratio of 1 to 18. Okay, which is a good one. All right. So it's better you hold on much longer on winning trades than you hold on losing trade. Okay. Some of us are very good at holding on to a losing trade for days, and then eventually it goes in profit, or we close it at loss and all of that. But the same thing can be applied to a winning trade. If you have a winning trade, hold on to it and allow it to move and move. So that's basically what I'm looking at for GFT. Okay. So you can still enter GFT, or you wait for it to come bounce back. Okay. Maybe if we come back to that entry level again, you can still enter GFT to the long side, okay, to the upside. So, all right. So GFT is still good for that long trade, guys. All right. If we do get the bounce there again, maybe you wait for another bounce at that trend line, you should still take GFT to the upside. So that's basically what I'm looking at on GFT. I don't know if you have any contrary opinion to that. Any, or should we proceed? Okay, Megari wants us to look at, is it SLP? I'm clicking in another thing. That's another token, SLP USDT. SLP USDT, SLP USDT, SLP USDT, SLP. So from what I'm looking at, okay, let me just look at higher time frame and stuff like that. So this token decided to wake up from sleep. This is a very funny token, actually. I don't know if this next bull run will favor tokens like this. Seriously, I'm not sure. If I tell you guys how much I put into this token, these are some of the tokens that, made me say crypto is a scam. I was at that point, okay? I was at that point too, guys. At a point, I was, at that level. For any of you who have thought that crypto trading is a scam, or crypto in general is a scam, I was like, okay? I was in that position, okay? Sometime. I put in a lot of money in SLP, and what is that? Because the hypes around SLP as this infinity then as at 2017, guys. 2021. Okay, 2020, 2021, and all of that. The hypes around some of these things. Even right now, okay. You see, on Twitter, YouTube, every influencer is talking about the next 100x gem, the next this, the next that, and all of that. Okay. So the hypes around SLP Axis Infinity was much. So I put in like almost my all in SLP, and guys, SLP came down to nothing. SLP came down to nothing. Okay. So I decided to sell everything at loss. I decided to sell everything at loss, man. Okay, guys, 382 bands. What I'm looking at basically for this token is this move, right? We had that move from down here. Okay, let's just take it down there, for instance, up, and then that 382 is what we are bouncing at from. Okay, so you see that bounce from 382. I think SLP should be long. Okay, if you are looking at SLP, I'm looking for a long. I don't know if SLP will continue to. I don't know what was the reason why it was pumping. I think they said they did something, I can't remember. Okay, Axis Infinity is still a gaming platform, and SLP is used as a token for payment within the Axis Infinity, right? Yeah, I think so. So SLP is used as a gaming token for payment within the Axis Infinity. It's not as if it has one special use case like that. It's just within the Axis Infinity platform. So if you are looking at trading this token, I'll be looking for long, okay? For Axis Infinity, I'll be looking for long, guys. All right, for the Axis Infinity trade, I'll be looking for long. So if you want to take that token, guys, look for long, look for long. I'm on the 15 minutes time frame. So you see that we've been, this area here is serving as a support right now, guys. Okay, this is a support because we rejected them multiple times, all right? So pay attention to that level, all right? If you do get it again, which is lining up with that 382 level, you can be taking trades here, guys, to the upside, okay? Be taking trades to the upside. Maybe something like this will do, okay? I don't know. Target that up there. This will give you like a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 4, which is a good one, guys. All right? If this eventually plays out, this is a good one. All right, so for Megari, if you want to look at Axis Infinity, that's basically what I'm looking at, okay? And then we have Sol. I've not looked at Sol today. Let me see. Normally, Monday's trading is, just do a quick scan. Though I have some trades that are running already, guys. I have some trades that are running already. I told you this one hit my entry and then close, which is, I'm looking for a new entry, okay? What's the name again? Link, okay? I was trying to short Link, but Link didn't play out. Okay, for Solana, let's look at Sol. Okay, so for those of you who are following up, okay, last week when we were looking at Sol, when this candle was pushing up, right, we said, look at that 46. We wanted to short. I think Sol was around $39, $38 when we wanted to short, okay? And then Robertson took a trade for long, and then that favored him and all of that. So we're looking at this level here at that $46 level, $46, $47 level, which is actually an area that actually hold. All right. I'm currently on the weekly time frame. So Sol came and tested that level and then rejected. Okay. Sol came and tested that level and rejected. All right. So what we want to do for Sol right now, the week started bearish, as you can see, went down to I think we went down to 39.9 something and stuff like that. So for Sol, basically what I'm looking at for is use my 382 level, use my Fibonacci retracement, okay? From this move there, we'll take it up there. So we're waiting for like a pullback to that 382, guys. Okay? We're waiting for a pullback to that 382 level. Maybe we can take a trade there. Anything around this $37 level. Okay, but if you get it to the 618, which is around that $30 level, guys, it's a good trade to the upside. Okay, it's a good trade to the upside. But look at Sol at around that $37 before the close of today, guys. Okay, before the close of today, pay attention to Sol. I think Solana is on my watch list. So before the close of today, pay attention to Sol. If we get it here, okay, 39, 37.1, 37.2, we should be looking for long back to that $47 level. Or if eventually this level doesn't hold, then we can be looking at that $30 level to re-enter Sol. Okay. If 13.6, are you serious? Has Link gotten to 13.6? When did you short? Is it this morning? Okay. Boss, I don't have money to trade. Vincent, you and I had a discussion, okay? So just give me a moment, all right? Just give me some time, all right? You shorted link at 13. Yeah, it did got, no, it didn't get. Okay, okay, you are asking that people short link at 13 points. Okay, 13.6. Let me see why you want that $13.6 level. Let me look at link. Let's look at 13.6. 13.6 for link. Yeah, if we do get to that 13.6, okay? If we do get to 13.6, guys, is so 13.6 should be, let me see, 13.6. Sorry. 13.6 is what? 13.6. Okay. That's the area you're looking at, right? This area here. Yeah. If link gets there, why not? If link gets there, why not? Okay. If you look at 13.6, equally look at that $18 level, okay? You look at 13.6, equally look at that $18 level. Very important. Okay. Equally look at $18 level as well, all right? And all of that for short. Okay, but as I said earlier, guys, we wait for link, pullbacks for link to take a long trade to the upside. That's basically what I'm looking for. Okay, wait for a pullback to take a link trade to the upside. All right. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at for. But yeah, it definitely will be getting rid of them. Let's see before the close of today, if link gets to $13, 13.6, then we can be taking, short trades from those areas then, all right? If link does get to that $13 level, 13.6, 13 point whatever, we can be looking for short trades from there. All right. So yeah, that's basically what I'll be looking at for link. Just allow link to do his village thing, okay? We'll trade it accordingly, guys. All right, so for Solana, I'm waiting for that level 37, okay? And then another level is $30, okay? 30.9, $30 level for long trades. Those are the areas I'm looking at for Sol. All right, those are the areas that I'm looking at for Sol. Any info on which one is PAR? Henos, can you let us know which one is a PAR stock or pay, whatever the name is, PAAL? What is it about? I've not heard about it. I think I know it's a token on, I've seen it on BitGet. I've seen that token on BitGet. I don't know. Henos, if you can let me know what is the token about, did you mention it here? What is it about?
Yes. Yes.
You say?
If you check it, it is well because this PAL is pumping well. I think index you can get it index.
Okay, let me look at the pile of a thing before. PAL is only traded on some of this. It's listed on okay, it's AI related stuff. So it's traded on CoinX and then Gate.io. Those are the crypto exchanges where you can buy those coins. So I don't know what is. Oh, that's actually been pumping. What's the project about? What is the PAL project about? Look at that, guys. From 0.007, this token has increased by almost how many percent? This is almost 1,000% plus. 1,000% plus in just 2 months, 3 months. This is the third month, right? It has been around since September. I don't know what the project is about, so if you want to, you can buy into this, okay? If you want to, you can buy into it, right? It has been pumping, and then something that has done 1,000% plus, you don't just jump into it, okay? Cases like that, you bring your stuff and then wait for the pullback, okay? The 382 could be a good area to start buying that stuff. So I don't know what the project is about. I see that it's AI related project. I see it's AI related project, so which could be a good thing. All right. Maybe if you are buying into that stuff, buy, but not now that everything is pumping. Okay. You don't buy now that everything is pumping. If you buy at the pump, you could be buying at other people's profit. Just making sure that, yeah. Okay, we did have that pullback, which is why you're seeing these bars. Okay, we did have that pullback to the 382. From there, we pull back there, and then we're bouncing up again and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you are buying this thing, be careful, guys. Make sure you do your research very well before you buy. I don't get money again to buy any token, even though I would have said, okay, let's look at the token together. But right now, at the moment, I'm looking for some, extra cash to put into any of this project. If I get like another $100, yeah, I can be doing $10 when I see project like that. Can be doing $10 and all of that. Okay. So for H bar, H bar. Okay, so for H bar, I think I should be targeting this level of $60-something. Okay, let me see. I'm looking at that level of $62. That is if you want to enter a long trade for this. Gentlemen, this H bar of a thing I seems to be, let me use indicator and see. Okay. Everything about H bar right now is very bullish, actually. We seem to have a resistance somewhere around 57. Okay, so anything around that 60-cent level, we do have a resistance around those areas. Okay, on the daily time frame, yeah, we do have resistance around those areas. So I want to see H bar rejecting somewhere around there and all of that. So so if I'm going to be trading H bar, okay, look for rejection around that 60. Anything from 59 down to that $60 level, wait for a rejection. Okay, wait for a rejection and all of that. So I don't see any clear setup on H-bar, guys. All right. I don't see any clear setup on H-bar. Gosh. So let's use the indicator, okay, and respect that level. Here, indicator is telling me 56, 59, 58, okay, 0.05758. That's what I'm looking at. Then I have another resistance up there, 68. Let's see any of this that is respected. So we can do 15 minutes time frame. For H-bar, we'll just wait for Monday. I'll wait for Monday's close to make a decision on this, guys. Okay, I'll wait for this Monday's close to make a decision on this. So if you want to trade H-bar, just wait for a pullback and take a trade to the upside. Wait for a pullback on H-bar and take a trade to the upside, all right? I'm not doing anything right now. Stuff is still pushing up, so allow it to play out, wait for a pullback, and take a trade to the upside for H-bar, guys. CFX, USDT. Okay, guys, CFX, you see, what I've been looking for CFX is, that clear rejection, okay? Clear rejection at that 382 level after we had this pump. I'm doing this on the daily time frame, okay? It's what you see here, and that rejection could, continue to push this to the upside, all right? Why we'll pay attention to this level at 19 cents there, okay? So for CFX, if you are looking for a long trade, whenever we get down to that 382, okay, until we finally break that level, okay, if I get CFX comes back to that $382 level again, sorry, the 382 Fibonacci level, which is around 14 cents, I'll be looking for a long trade. All right. That could be because right here, this could come back up to that 17 and still retrace back, okay? Because you see that we've, shoot up to that level and rejected multiple times. So I'll wait for CFX to come retest that level of 14 at 0.147 or down there at 0.143 or even 140, okay? And all of that. Those are the areas I'll be looking for long trades for CFX. All right. Those are areas I'll be looking for long trades for CFX. After today's close, I may see a better opportunity to trade CFX and all of that, okay? Cake. I think this cake of a thing, I don't know why it started pumping all of a sudden. Guys, for those of you who love okay, Cake was newly listed, right? Cake. Let's see Binance chart. Yeah, it was newly listed for futures. I guess that was why It was pumping, okay? So we actually went to 2.4, and right now we are deviating back. So for cake, no data, okay, to analyze the market. So if this market will continue to move up, guys, if this thing will continue to pump, then wait, just use the Fibonacci retracement to wait for a pullback to that 382, maybe $2.12 level, or you wait for it at that 1.85, okay? Those are areas you can start looking for trades to the upside for cake, all right? Those are areas you can start looking for trades to the upside for cake. So if you want to trade cake, wait for pullbacks. And then you can start looking for trades to the upside for the cake trade, guys. Okay. Who has a laptop joining me? I need you to share your laptop. I want to see the analysis you have on your end, okay? Who has a laptop with joining me on the stream here? See, majority of you don't talk. Majority of you don't talk. Who has a laptop here? If you have a laptop and you're joining the stream and you want to share your screen, okay, I don't mind. So who wants to volunteer? I need a volunteer, guys. Ape. Ape, what I was looking at? Let me even see 382, guys. Ape doesn't want to push. Yeah, I'm looking for 382 pullback. So we have a resistance there according to our indicator. We do have a resistance here. I don't know if that area will be respected. Guys, I'll do a quick scan for Ape. Okay, I'll take a shot and then I'll target this level of, let's do a 3-2-1. A 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. Let's see shots. So if we short there, stop loss, yeah, let's do 4%. Okay, let's do 3.5 for our stop loss. Okay, this is actually on the daily time frame. That's why it's that big. But we can go, yeah, let's do something like that and see what will happen. Okay, this is a 1 to, yeah, a 1 to 3.3. Okay. Stop loss there. You can reduce your stop loss if that is much for you. That's basically what I want to look at. So let me see if that will pay. Okay, if that will pay, let's see. I will equally do BTC at 35,400. Entry 1.4814. TP is where? $1.31, 1.533. Stop loss 1.533. Okay, let's see how the if stuff will play out. Okay, that's basically what I'm looking at. Then, probably, I feel like going long on this particular token. Okay, I think we're having network issue. Let me make my other co-host AY. My other day here, no one talk. Okay, Starlink, let's look at Starlink and see what we have with Starlink. Network is not. So Starlink, I'm looking for areas where I can take trades to the upside, guys. Let's do 15 minutes. Yes, you can short, okay? You can short if you want to, but I'm not shorting at current price, okay? I'm doing that ape stuff. I'm shorting at, where's the entry again? Let me go back to ape. If you want to do current market price, you can do, but my short is 1.48, okay? That's where I want to short. That's where I want to short, okay? So I'm looking at 1.48, okay, to short ape. So if you want to short at current market price, why not? You can do that. As you see on the 1 hour, ape may go long. Well, I'm just looking for a quick shot. This is what I'm looking at ape on the 1 hour, okay? You see that even the 1 hour is proving that that area is a resistance, right? Because we rejected there once, we rejected again, and all of that. So yeah, before we go long, I'm looking for that deviation back there and stuff like that, okay? So I don't know. This is 1 hour, right? I don't know what you're looking at, but yeah, this is the 1 hour time frame. I know everything is in the uptrend, but we still need to pull back before we continue, right? So the pullback is what I'm waiting for. While I wait for the pullback, I can equally be taking, yeah. So if you get a comes back from 148 down to maybe 142, 143, you take profit and be looking for long. Okay. But the long setup will be, somewhere around that area there, 1.34, 1.35, 1. Even 30 is what I'm looking at. That's why I'm shorting APE at the area where I'm looking for short. All right. You must not enter the short. So wait for the long trade and you are good to go. Okay. You must not enter the short trade. All right. I was looking at something before. Okay. I think I was looking at something before this. Can't remember, guys. Can't remember anything at all. I think my network is actually quite slow, making everything load like forever. Okay, so for Dodo, what are you looking at? I see a resistance. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a resistance here. And if I had to take it up there, going down there, guys. So I'm seeing a resistance here for Dodo, the current price. And then a support down there. So if you must long this stuff, you just have to wait for the pullback, guys. Three to pullback. Good risk reward ratio 1 to 4. All right. So that's what I'm looking at for the Dodo trade. Okay. So if you are going to be trading Dodo, I'm already long in since yesterday. Where was your entry? Where do you think it should go back to? Where was your entry? If you're already long already, where is your entry, please? Where is your entry? Where was your entry actually? The pullback I'm looking at is at 382. Okay. I'm looking at this area of 11, 0.119. Okay. 0.119 is what I'm looking at. We'll pull back there, then we can continue that move to the upside. All right. So I could still confirm that using, where's the indicator? Dodo. Henry, where was your entry for this, for your long setup? Yeah, so we still have a resistance at that 13 cent level, right? 1.2. Yeah, you should TP, okay? You should take profit. 1.23 is around, yeah, around this area. So you should TP, okay? You should TP and take another trade. If we do get down to that 0.119, okay, 1195 should be another area to, re-enter a long trade. But if we do deviate up there again, I want to cash a short trade before we come back down to that area. That's basically what I'm looking at for the Dodo trade. Okay, that's what I'm looking at for Dodo. All right. Okay. So 0.120. Check. Check LPT. LPT. Poshak, is it Arura or Server? Okay, I've given you the entry for it now. I've given you entry for it, right? I've given you entry for it. If you want to short that market order, do now yourself. Which kind of wallet is this one? I've given you the entry for it. That is the entry, right? I've mentioned that time with that number, 1.481. That's what I'm looking at for the entry for it. If you want to short, you short at market order. Or what exactly is your issue? You want me to say, yes, short at market order, please. You can short at market order, okay? If that will make you happy.
Count for. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, so for LPT, let's see. LPT. LPT seems to be sitting at a support, a resistance at the moment, guys. I don't know if the rejection here will be possible. All right, so we can plot a trend line here like this. Let's see what's possible with this. Ow, gosh.
So it now hits.
Say again. Somebody was saying something.
No, I was saying, no worries, no use.
Seriously, on LPT, I'm not longing, but I feel shorting will go. I feel taking a quick shot will go for LPT actually. Let's do this with small stop loss. Then do a 1, 2, 3, guys. Yeah, that's 1 to 4. That's what I'm looking at for LPT. Okay, if you want to target this level, that and there is possible, but just do a 1 to 4, guys. Just do a 1 to 4. Maybe we can get something like this. Move here, then bounce up and all of that. So I don't know. That's basically what I'm looking at for LPT, guys. So if you want to trade LPT, that's what I'm looking at. You can set up a trade for that and see if it works for you. So we are looking at entry at that 6.743 as your entry for short. And then our original target is around 6.37 or so, the 6.37. But you can target down there, okay? Stop loss 6.855. The most important thing is the stop loss 6.855, guys. Pepe. Guys, I think for Pepe is better if you look for long. Okay. 382 is around that 0.00107. And then you can be looking for short around 12 cents, 13 cent level, okay? Anything around 12, 13 cent level will be a good area to short. So looking at the 15 minutes time frame, if I get Pepe down here at 0.00108, or even down there, guys, it's good you take a long trade from there, guys, okay? It's good you take a long trade. Maybe from here, 0.00105, 108, 109 is a good area to long Pepe.
So can we run long Pepe to 0.123?
Yes, 123 will be a good area to take it TP from there.
Okay. And the stop loss should be shit. It's my phone set. And stop loss should be
I have not set up anything on this stuff yet. So I can say your stop loss should be slightly below. If you are going to long, your stop loss should be below this support area here. So you can put stop loss at 0.00102 or 101. Anything around those areas, you should put your stop loss, then you take a long T there. AKROUSDT. If you are monitoring this stuff, you just need to pay attention to it, because when he finally wakes up, guys, this thing can do magic. Okay. If this thing finally wakes up, it can do magic. So yeah, it has been like this for this. Just pay attention to it. If he finally wakes up, he can do magic, okay? Yeah. When the wheels decides to push this thing again, yeah, you have another leg up there. But it could first push down before it goes up. So just pay attention to it. If you are monitoring this stuff, when you finally start moving, you'll be amazed at the result this stuff can generate, guys. So pay attention to the AKR stuff. CRV USDT. So let's see what we have there. Whoa. So TRB, who has been following the TRB stuff? I told you to buy TRB in spot, right? Yeah, I told you to buy TRB in spot, guys. If you have been following all this stuff, you have been following up TRB. So today we went back to $25, right? Those of you who have been following up with the TRB stuff, kudos to you. You should be in profit as it stands now, guys. So TRB, after playing around, decided to wake up. And a very nice move, actually. So it means up in profit, you see. Yeah. Guys, I don't have data for TRB, but I believe TRB, okay, let's use the Binance stuff. I believe TRB will go to 145. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at, right? So maybe before the end of today, TRB will hit 145, guys. I don't know. Maybe before the end of today, we can hit 145, right? That's what I'm looking at, guys. TRB could hit 145 before the end of today, so pay attention to that. All right? So pay attention to that. This could hit 145 before the end of today. Let me see if this is a double top on the 4 hours time frame. Yeah, seem to be doing that, but I'm holding on spot, so get it wrong, guys. Sorry if you missed that on TRB, but you know, we can still have more opportunity to buy. We just need to wait for a pullback, okay? Just need to wait for a pullback. BNB, if you want to buy BNB, I believe this time around it could hit $1,000, okay? So you can imagine buying this coin at 245 and eventually it goes to $1,000. Right? That is over how many percent? 700, is it 700% or thereabout? I think I'm going to send, look at the two, because my network is so that things myself in doing that the same time. I will you guys looking at the tape, looking at Litecoin, and send you my setups on it and for so network is not stable. Okay, so I'll look at some of these things and then I'll let you guys know after, right? The ones I'm longing, the ones I'm shorting, and all of that. So for now, we'll call it a day here. Okay, let me see how to fix up my network issue and all of that. All right, I'll send you signals on the Telegram. So be active and take the signals when they come. So for now, we have to end it here. And we'll continue the chat and discussion on Telegram, okay? Thank you guys for joining.